Good morning, Airy Vault Dwellers. Welcome. It's time to do some more testing with fishing and balancing. As last time, I didn't get to Gatling Plasma testing with the changes, extensive changes to how it works, especially with shotgun mode and so on. Is it stronger? Is it weaker? That we'll try to answer. And fishing, I have like couple of challenges left to see how it's gonna go and couple of mods to test actually for a fishing rod that I didn't test earlier to figure out which one is the best for the future when this update actually drops. So that's additional thing we need to do. And now welcome. I can see already people in the chat. Hello there, Steve, Martin, D, Galnook's brother, Brian, Dead Bob, and Mazzaroni. Welcome. So let's start public test server. It's 5 a.m. for you. That's very early. Why are you not sleeping? Yeah, is it Thursday? It is Thursday today. Sometime I lost count. But on Thursdays, I'm trying to be early. So people that cannot really watch on regular afternoon and evening live streams, they can join us here. That's the main reason. Sometimes it's morning. And I think it's a new bug. When I press adventure, for quite a bit, nothing is happening. But then it works. Oh, the live game works. Oh, you reinstalled the whole game? There was nothing wrong with my game. It was like DDoS attack, but on the friend list, crashing the game. So unfortunately, Fallout seems to be quite vulnerable to hackers wanting to mess up with you. So it's not attack on my machine, on my game, nothing like that. It was through the server, attack on the friend list. Okay, so here we are around the fishing area. Running a shotgunner build. Do I have a new daily? I don't know where I did last fishing daily. I'm not sure if I have any fishing daily. I think I already did the fishing daily, so fishing daily is done. So we just need to test. So with that system here, with the fishing rod, we want to test fishing rod first. The first upgrade, it's just straightforward. You get better and better reel up to Mark 4. Like from standard, you go up to Mark 4. But then, this is just cosmetic. It doesn't do anything. I don't even know how you unlock this, to be honest. But I have a bunch, and those are just cosmetics. Doesn't do anything in regards to the fishing. I like the racket. Then this is another cosmetic that here there would be this. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Here, toggle unlockable. Oh, they do not show. It was showing in the past. But there will be additional skins for the fishing rod. It was showing some other skins, but they removed that from PTS, so you cannot see other skins. And this mod, so I have advanced drag. This mod is changing something and you need to choose one, what you need. So there is advanced drag, what I was using, which increasing line strength. There is attractive hook, which reduces time to hook, which I don't think I will ever use. Time to hook is not a problem at fishing at this moment. It's keeping the big fish when you catch it from breaking free. So there is improved bearings that can improve the reel in speed, which can be one of the good ones. Then stabilize gear ratio, reducing catch zone, but increasing rotation speed. So for skilled people, that may be good. Standard hook, of course, doesn't give you anything. And steady handle, increasing the catch zone, but reducing the rotation speed. So I'm not sure if the last one will be good. Let's go from the bottom, as this one I think will be bad. But maybe I prove myself wrong. So we see how that works. I will stay here as that's close to the water for the testing part. It's better to fish from that. Yeah. So let's see what that does. Oh, which bait did I use? I didn't change the bait, didn't I? Yeah, I don't want common, as we have the superb for free currently. So I want superb. The early bird catches the worm, yes. So the catch zone is bigger, but is that really helpful? I'm not sure. So just moving the bigger catch zone, I don't see how that helps at all. And I did catch a big fish. So test on the big fish is the best. Gulpy. We got Gulpy. Gulpy in... Like, is Gulpy like a baby gulper? I think it may be. So we catch a Gulpy. That may be a baby gulper. That looks like it. Currently, they didn't change conductors yet. That was discussion about possible plans yesterday. So I don't know if they will change conductors or not. We'll see. So steady handle doesn't seem like improvement. What's about stabilized gear ratio? So smaller catch zone, but faster rotation. That's gonna be better to keep the fish. You can cook food baths with the fish. Yes, I will cook some. So I will show you. First, I need to catch some fish. So look how fast I can rotate now. I think that's way better than bigger zone. Like, it's not a problem to get the fish in the zone, even if it's smaller. Spike snapper. The problem is when the fish escapes because it's out of the zone. And putting it in the zone is hard when you cannot rotate fast and fish is moving fast away. Let's see another one. So that's a big one. You can move as fast as the fish is jumping. It seems to be working quite well. Okay, that's another gulper baby. Another gulper baby. Hello. And now, so improved bearings give you real in speed, which in my opinion may be the best. I was running advanced drag area all the time a lot. That improves line strength. I'm not sure if that's the best. I didn't notice much improvement from the line strength. So I'm going for real in speed now. Seems like a decent. If that's 25% stronger real in, that may be very substantial. I do plan to as well intentionally reduce the quality on my rod to see like if I do rank 2 or something, if that will be enough. As with rank 2 I struggled. Give me the fish. There we go. That's a small one, so that was easy, so this doesn't count. I need to get something big to have a feel on it. How fast I will be pulling a big one. I still can move fast enough with that. I'm pulling it in. And that's a big one. So that was way easier than before. So this seems to be the best final upgrade. For sure. So that's the best. So we know already what's the best mod from those to choose. Now, is that good enough to compensate for real not being upgraded? So improved bearings is the best. You could think that one of other ones could be good, but it is not. So if I would have lower mark real, which main difference is the rotation speed goes down. What am I getting 30 rotation speed from? Oh, okay, from Mark 1, okay. I was like, Mark 1 is not standard. Standard real is 0. This is Mark 1, then Mark 2. Let's see if Mark 1 I can still catch the fish. Mark 1 is easy to unlock. Mark 2 is medium hard to unlock. And real Mark 3 and 4 is hard to unlock. So let's see with easy to unlock one that most people will unlock on the first 15 minutes. Then improved bearings, that will be relied upon daily drops of the plants, so that may take time, but at least it's easy to do. You just need to do daily fishing. So all those are easy to unlock. The reel is hard to unlock. Cosmetics doesn't matter really for this moment. So I downgraded my fishing rod. Maybe I cook food so I can fish faster, a little bit faster. One of the food is for fishing from the fish. So one food from the fish is for fishing. If I have ingredients even. Oh, I don't have ingredients. So I don't have ingredients for fish food. So all food, can I find it? Fish bits is nothing. Fish bits is just for feeding the big crab. There is I think grilled. Hard to find when you don't have ingredients to cook it. Somewhere there. Oh, chitlins con carne. That I think is new. No, that's not new. No, that's not new. Not this one. Flying antbit. Oh, I think that's new. That's coming. But I select to unlock unlockable. Did anyone know about anything about this one? Okay, that wasn't here last time I was checking, so must have been added recently. Crispy flying ant bits. Find flying ant me. That's something new. This gives AP and health. Medium amount of AP. No other effect. So not a great buff, just not something I noticed before. Oh, fish and tatus. So that's one of the new ones. This one gives you 10% bonus experience for 30 minutes, which is not something you will use, as there are better food for experience that gives you for an hour and higher bonus. I doubt it's working with carnivores. I'm carnivore and it shows 10 here, so I'm not sure. There is quite a bit of ingredients. Then there is fish chowder, slower hunger for 30 minutes. How useful will that be? But it is okay. This one works with carnivores. It says 50% hunger for 30 minutes. So I don't know how useful, but that's 50% hunger reduction. And there was something else. But now I'm checking every single food item to see if I didn't miss any new. Glowing gulpy. Okay, that's fish bits that I didn't found yet. Oh, the grilled fish. So that's the useful one from new buffs. Reduced time to hook. It doesn't say by how much reduced, but it's reduced time to hook. You need salt for it, fish bits, and wood. So easy to craft. You just need lots of salt. So it only lasts 20 minutes. That's food for fishing. Grilled fish for fishing. And is there anything else? Headhunters, headpiece. Oh, maybe those are from... Maybe some of those recipes are for the new seasonal event on the live that is coming to. That's starting next week. Maybe some of those recipes are related to the new event. Miluk boil, Laris, low country Miluk boil. What it does? Damage resist. What was the other one doing? This one damage resist 2. So something new. I don't see any that would have particularly interesting buff that's better from existing buffs. There are new items, but no one gonna use them if it's not better from existing ones. That's the biggest issue. Like, it needs to be something better than what we already have for people to like be excited about it. If it's the same, another damage resist. So all those. Oh, I'm missing Delbert's recipe? Don't know some of those, if that's coming or just test content or whatever. Generally, like, from the food items, I don't see any that would be better than what we already have. No. So, none of it is better than what we already have. So only the grilled fish for the fishing. Yes, I will upload Human Commando build today. Yes. Come on, catch. I want to see if I can get it. So it's definitely slower. Much harder. And it escaped. So Mark 1 real maybe not enough even with faster pull. Let's try again. Without this faster pull, it was absolutely impossible as I was trying a lot when the big fish catches. So that I know. I want to see if now it's possible at all. So medium one I think I will get. That's a medium one. So medium one you can get. I need to catch big one to see if that's possible with Mark 1 real. Yeah, there's the sale at Merma's today on afternoon. Lazy build. You need a lazy build. We have one lazy build for ghouls so far. Another medium. Come on, catch a big one. I want to see if I will be able to pull it. Anything rare fishing? Yeah, there are challenges, like rare. There are some rare fish, including some legends that I didn't manage to catch yet. I don't know if legends do anything special when you catch them. And from the rare stuff, you unlock plants. Okay, so still impossible with real 1. Let's see if real Mark 2 it will be possible. With real Mark 2, it was still impossible with the big fishes without, when I was still without the improved bearings. So Mark 2 improves our line strength. So what does it do exactly? I have no idea really what line strength is doing. Let's try to figure it out, but I can't really put my finger on it. If you know what line strength is doing in this fishing here, let me know. That's a small one. That's how it was so easy. They promised to provide us with another raid, but you just don't know when. Currently, it's fishing for next season, and balance changes. Oh, Grognak's axe is getting buffed with next update, so that's a good news for Grognak lovers. Another small one. Am I using superb bait? I am. Give me the big one. I want to see if I will be able to use Mark II Real to catch it. I wasn't previously. Good morning, Mike. Oh, come on. Big one. Okay, so it's possible. So that's the best secondary mode. Okay, that's confirmed. Now I can switch my fishing gear back to Mark IV. So yeah, I already know which one I need. So order, like, it depends, of course, when you unlock it. But Mark IV Real, that's straightforward. You just put the best. About those, so improved bearings is the best. That improves reel in speed. Then rotation speed, stabilized gear ratio, I would say that's a second best. Then this is bad. Steady handle, increasing catch zone is bad because it reduces rotation speed. So that's the bad one. Advanced drag, I didn't notice much improvement, so that's helping with something. Who knows with what? Attractive hook, that's probably a waste because the biggest issue is to keep the big one when you catch it. To don't let it break free, and that just catches more faster. So that's not helpful for most part. Improved bearings the best. Yeah, improved bearings, stabilized gear ratio. Those two, like, way above anything else. So we need to unlock those two. We need to get lucky to unlock one of those two early. I will fit all my fish bits and get rid of legendaries. Let's feed it in here. Crystal legendary. We do have a bunch of weapons that we were testing last time. I will still keep them, I think. Need my carry weight back. Oh, there's donation books. Maybe I can just donate some random stuff that weights me down. I'm using toxic goo, but I don't need so much of those candy. Okay, that's a lot of weight. We are only using superb. All the non-tradable plants. Oh, one I didn't learn. Like large supply crate. Must be a stash box plan. Yeah, I need ammo. Okay. Notes. Where's this plan? There. And all those need to be destroyed. Soon I will be mobile. Now, eat stuff. Supply all the food, and that should help. That helps. Smoke, Mylok, filet. And joining some team will help. Some random chem consumption, so my feral meter do not go down so much. Now, one fishing challenge, and then we are testing Gatling Plasma. Which one do I want to do? Am I about done with some daily fishing quest? So Mark for real, like how it normally unlocked, is catch Death Jew and Ash Heap, catch Glowing Bog Larker, and catch Purple Ratpole. So that's all hard to do. So Mark for real is very hard to unlock. So most likely will be stuck with for a while with Mark 2 and Mark 3 later. So that's not gonna go fast. Catch any fish. Catch any glowing fish. Catch any local legend. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how. So there are 3 local legends at Wavy Willard, Organ Grinder, and Real Tacnet Melbegotten. I don't know where to look for them. I'm trying. I don't know where to really fish for those local legends. Complete all regional fishing challenges. So all the fish in the forest, in the mire, all the fish in the Savage Divide, all the fish in Skyline Valley, Glowing Storm Swimmer. So some of those probably I need proper weather to get them. Savage Divide. Yeah, if anyone has idea how to catch those local legends, let me know. Like, catch local legends, Organ Grinder. What that can be. where that can be found. Wavy Willard. I was fishing around Wavy Willards and didn't get any. I don't know what those legends are, and I really want to know. What is organ grinder, or what is that? They're not listed on any of the local challenges, so they like independent. Organ grinder. Do we have like organs? Like close to the church? Or what? Where do I go to look for stuff like organ grinder? Next to Hunter's Ridge. They fish in the forest? Yeah, if you figure out any ideas, I will test them. If anyone has any idea, I will test them. Imagine getting superhuman on the hook. Can you fish up loot? Random junk you can get from fishing. That's true. Okay, I will fish next to Hunter's Ridge. I don't know if that's the location. We run down to the river, or is there any water in here? No water there. Yeah, we run down to the river then. About Conductor's possible nerf, I would need to see it nerfed first. Don't like to discuss too much something that's not even on the PTS and just a speculation what's gonna happen. Try to catch something in the forest. Let's see if any local legend pop up. I could have put at least a challenge on the tracker. You think we should fish in Organ Cave? I could go try that. Yeah, there is Organ Cave. Yeah, I will go. Okay, let's catch one fish here and we go to Organ Cave. So Real Mark 4 is making it easy to catch the big fish. That's for sure. That's a big one. Blood Wisher. So this challenge is completed. Organ Cave. Organ Cave South and West. Let's see if I can fish inside Organ Cave. There is some water. Can we... Oh, we can fish. There was for a moment sign, but I need to eliminate enemies. Cannot fish if I'm in combat. Anyone else left here that will be interrupting my fishing? Hello. You are already dead, so you're fine. Anyone else left? That all of you? I need to be fishing. Where? Where are you? Oh, there you are. The best bait supposedly from Season Pass, yes. I don't know exactly if any other way will be there. Oh, I can fish here. Let's see, will we get a legend? Using the best possible bait, the best possible rod. Everything upgraded. Yeah, the bait comes now from special public test server locker. That's true. Oops. Rotated the wrong way. But it's not a big one. It's a small fish. Like this place for fishing with a waterfall in there. Look how cool place for fishing it is. This organ cave. That's a nice view. I found a good spot for fishing. And welcome to everyone who's joining us. Thank you a lot for all the greetings. Okay, that's a big one. I don't think we'll be catching much of the big ones before we upgrade. Before we upgrade our reel and everything. That's another blood whisker. Oh, not a legend. I don't know how hard it is to catch the legend. Like, how rare it is. How long should I spend to figure out if it has anything to do with the cave? So I don't really know if it has anything to do with it being in the cave or not. It's an organ cave, and that fish has organ in name. Is there any connection? That's something we do not know. Do you know about wavy willards and other legend fish, Mike? Did anyone actually catch this legend? Do we have a first person to catch it? Stop giving me small ones. I don't need piranha. Defend the fish, yes. The new perk changes in the live game when fishing comes. That's when the new perk changes will go into the live game. So about a couple of months, somewhere in June. The update will happen somewhere in June, but we don't know exactly when yet. Late May is possible, but I don't think very likely. My bet is on early June. Stop giving me small ones. I need the legend. I need to know what local legend is. Maybe something super rare and you gotta take years to catch. I hope not. Like, the reward is just some 3k caps, so it doesn't look like it should be so rare. But it's part of the challenges, so I would like to complete it. Okay, another big one. So at least we got a big one. I'm not gonna spend here forever. If like 10-15 minutes we will not get the legend, then I'm leaving to test Gatling Plasma. Not gonna spend here forever trying to catch the legend in the cave. I don't even know if that's confirmed that it is here. Would make sense. Just we didn't found anyone who would catch it, so I don't know. There are a lot of piranhas. I don't want them. The new balance changes are overall going good. Like, I know there is a lot of outcry about some of the nerfs, but overall changes are buffs. So majority of the changes are indeed buffs. The big picture look, it's buffs for most builds and most weapons. So out of context, if you like take one weapon like railway rifle, then you may say, oh, that's a nerf. Automatic railway. But if you took a big picture, like Enclave Plasma is receiving a hefty buff. Even though not as huge as initially implemented, that was going crazy that you were able to see in my video. So they tune it down, but it's still a buff for Enclave Plasma. So Enclave Plasma is receiving a buff. Some comments may lead you to think that it's a nerf. It is not. For Enclave Plasma, it is a buff. For regular Plasma gun, it is a buff too. For most of the rifles, I mean, for all rifles as a semi-automatic, it's a buff. Some rifles, automatic is buff. Some neutral, some slight nerf. For most part, a buff. And it's probably a nerf to Gatling Plasma a little bit. There's a lot of changes to Gatling Plasma. I didn't test it yet, so we'll test that in a moment. From the patch notes, it's kind of looked like it's a little bit of a nerf to Gatling Plasma itself. But combined with new and rebalanced perks, it should do about the same damage as on live. So it's kind of a nerf to Gatling Plasma, but will be compensated by buffs to perks. Therefore, Gatling Plasma will be in about the same spot. It shouldn't be a change to Gatling Plasma performance when you add the new perks. It may be hard to squeeze in those new perks, but they will compensate. Not getting notifications about streams in Discord? I don't know what happened then. I didn't set it up. One of the mods set it up. Yeah, I don't think we are getting anywhere here. We keep getting the same fish. The legend fish can be caught by mountain lake during rainy weather. That confirmed, Mike? Which mountain lake? Okay, maybe I will come back to fishing in a moment. Let's do some Gatling Plasma testing. Let's submit build. I want to fast travel. You definitely can play Rifleman again. Like, Rifleman is a buff all across the board with all rifles. So that's a total buff to everything. for rifleman. For most heavy guns, it is a buff because of the perks. As heavy guns remain the same, so they don't change the stats on heavy guns, but they improve perks that can be used with heavy guns. So that's a buff this way, with new perks. Most of the classic melee weapon is getting a damage buff. So pick that up. Oh, the build. I will need to change this build slightly. That's my heavy weapons build for gold that I was using on the live game. Didn't modify it yet, and it probably should be. I do have all heavy gunners. Now, let me double check. Was that any... There are some shotgun... Okay, I will need... If I want to use it properly now, I need those shotgun perks, not the heavy gunner perks, really. I could consider some rank 1 heavy gunner perks, but not all of that. So there's a lot of good stuff under strength now, which would make it stronger. Range damage to crippled targets, so 75%, that's way bigger than any heavy gunner card can give me. And crippling of a target is not hard. Love the spread. If 3 or more projectiles gain range. I would try to avoid that. That's just the range. Scatter shot of the damage dealt to a limb is applied to all limbs on your target, which is quite good, but I don't know if I will have a room for that. Shotgun champ. Damage to crippled targets per projectile weapon fires, so that... For the Gatling Plasma, if I put a splitter on it, that will be 50%. So I want that. And then I have room for like 2 cards of a heavy gunner. So that's still something. So Master Heavy and Heavy Gunner. So that should do quite well with all this stuff. Then I probably need way more perception, so I will move points. And maybe more agility even. Not sure if I need more agility. What I do have here. Weak spot. Onslaught. Gunfu. Oh, Gunfu there will be no room as I need improved adrenaline. That adrenaline is needed overall, not really for the raid, but it's a huge bonus overall. So I put adrenaline here. I can probably give up on this extra special. Tenderizer I do need, but I need more under perception. So I try to move those 5 points to perception. Those 5 points I added with legendary perks. Like I have all the legendary perks for some reason. And this I would like to remove then. And go back to taking one for the team. If I will get a teammate. Currently I do not have a teammate. It's not too many people on public test server. But I should be able to move those 5 points from strength to perception. And that would give me room for the new perks. Targeting the torso that sent a masochist. And there is another very good one. Another very good one that's a huge buff to all builds, period. Where is it? Number Cruncher. Oh, I need one more point. So Number Cruncher is a must. That's huge bonus. It seems to be multiplicative bonus based on AP cost. So you want it for every build. So we need that. Where do I find a point? Can I reduce? Intelligence. I cannot reduce intelligence. I need more intelligence. I forgot about intelligence energy perk points. So I need to give up United Ordeal probably. Like no room, so 3 points. 1 to perception, 2 to intelligence. Like that's the different type of a problem. When there is too many good perks. Like there's so many good perks. So now I can add Number Cruncher for even more damage. And I think that's it. Oh. Tormentor is for everyone too. I have no room for that. Unless I drop Concentrated Fire to rank 1. Can try that. Tormentor is so good. It's 20% damage per crippled limb. So even with 1 crippled limb, it's already worth it. Because it's 20% if target has 1 crippled limb. With 2 it's already 40%. Concentrated Fire would be better to have max out. More increase, but there's like no way. Now, here, the new science to increase our energy damage by quite a bit. Scaling with intelligence. Energy damage based on intelligence. Okay, that stays as is. Okay. That's 25 extra special from Legendary and barely, like, okay, not even barely, it's still missing some. Still missing some good perks. But kind of decent. Kind of decent at that point. Oh, the cat gave me item. Tesla shotgun I supposed to scrap, it's not good, but let's try to store what we can. Oh, the harpoon gun is actually heavy. I could have kept it. Let's focus on plasma. So I have 2 Gatling Plasmas, so we can test different mods if necessary. Yeah, we are just too used to have it all. That's true. We'll need to start making choices. There's so many good perks. We'll need to start making choices. So as you can currently see, it's still the same. Conductors is the same at this moment as it always was. So if there is any nerf coming, it's not yet present. Keep the prime. Refuel. That stays. Stinging Core is the best. That increases AP cost, which increases damage. Like, you can see Number Cruncher in effect. Like, Swift Core doesn't have reduced damage. But because Swift Core is lower AP cost, so I'm losing damage here. So you can see. If the AP cost is the same, it's about the same. Like, the damage is moving by 1. That's probably because of rounding of AP cost. It may have, like, minimum effect. So, Stinging Core. So, therefore, I don't even know if I want the Reflex Sight or I want to remove it, increase AP cost, and have more damage. I can do that. Like, Standard Sight, more damage. So I can remove Reflex Sight and have more damage rather than lower AP cost. Then the nozzle. So I'm running accelerated at this moment. But there is new stuff coming. So new stuff is Beam Splitter. It's kind of new stuff. They change a lot. So as you can see, penalty now to the ammo capacity, the fire rate, to the range, to that accuracy, increased AP cost, and as what comes with this splitter, it's increased damage on top of increased AP cost, so significantly more damage per shot. And I'm getting 6. It should be 5. I'm getting 6 projectiles, but it should be 5. I don't know why there is 6. Flamer nozzle. Flamer nozzle, I don't know what the purpose is. There is no advantage of using flamer nozzle. It's just reducing AP cost, and that's probably it. The range is terrible. So I don't know what's the point of flamer nozzle. So we are going for the splitter. So AP cost is now 18, but the fire rate is 64. So we suffer on the fire rate, but increase our damage, and we do have multiple projectiles. So when I equip it now, my total damage 7390, which is really good, as those are starting numbers before Furious and so on start stacking. So those are our starting numbers. Oh, you found some information about those legends? So it's supposed to be an organ cave and 15% chance? So, I don't know. So I'm very unlucky then, as I catch a lot of fish there. And there was no 15% chance for me. Can revisit, but now we need to test this stuff. 7390. So we do have our science boosting our damage quite significant way, 27%. And to be honest, with this scaling, I could always just pop the quick special boost that will be reflected. Is it straight away update, or do I need to like re-equip the card? Oh, it updated actually. Straight away update. Maybe they improved the Pip-Boy updates. So shotgun champ, damage versus crippled. All this stuff is boosted. Okay, let's see if that's gonna do anything to the Guardian. Oh, it's supposed to add the crippling perk. I forgot. The problem with the Gatling Plasma, really only ballistic portion of the damage have a good crippling effect. Works as for killing mole miners. Oh, I have only one core with me. I need to pick up cores. Yeah, intelligence on armor will be much better with the next update, as you can equip the science perk for damage. So intelligence will be damage. There is diminishing return at some point, but if you want experience and damage, yeah, that's a perfect path. Perfect path to take. With some fusion cores. And crippling perk. Fortunately for heavy guns, there is like one. It will kick out the glowing criticals, so I need crippling more to see how it's gonna go. So one gun army. Need this 75% limb damage. And what I do have, I didn't modify it with additional limb damage. Rather than VATS hit chance, I could go for the limb damage. But let's see first if I'll be doing any damage to the shield. I think I have Peppa Shaker too, so I can use that. The problem is there is only one crippling perk for heavy guns. There is more for other guns. So heavy guns are not optimal with this patch for crippling. There is only one. Oh wait, I can sit on the pipe if I'm not mistaken. If it's the same as on live, it will not shoot me. If it's not the same, it will shoot me. Let's see. Maybe different than on live. Yeah, it shoots me, so it's different than on live. I will cripple it, and I will need a lot of AP. Do I have? I do have slime cake still. Oh, it already crippled itself. I would say it's decent damage with this combo. It's not crippling though very well. Like the torso, I would kill it before I would be able to cripple it. I would need a little bit more damage. So the crippling attribute's not really there. Unfortunately, the reload gonna kill me. The reload gonna kill me. I don't think science. Science is probably not multiplicative. But I'm not sure. I didn't test. So I could go with the shaker for the shield. And maybe if I modify this gun for a little bit better damage. One thing I forgot to test on the Gatling Plasma is there's huge fire rate penalty with the splitter. Can I bypass that penalty by applying faster fire rate mod on the second star? Can I basically bypass this penalty? Sometimes it's working very well. Depend on the weapon. Depend how the penalty to fire rate is applied. Rapid. Oh, Speed Demon Serum. Okay, I can craft it, so that's all good. I need this rapid mod. Rapid. Will that be effectively a bypass for the fire rate penalty or not? So fire rate currently is 64. Rapid give us 23. Okay, that's effectively a bypass. That's good. If you are not familiar with math, 25% increase to 64 would be like 15, 16 fire rate, but we are getting 23. So closer to 50% than 25, which is really good. So rapid is basically a bypass for lacking fire rate on this one. If I would drop VATS optimize, my damage will go up by 5 per projectile. It's quite a bit. Oh, not per projectile, 5 total. Yeah. 5 total, not per projectile. 5 points AP cost, 5 damage of each. I don't think I will go for that. Too much AP cost, not good, as I will need to then eat too many consumables. Armor. Yeah, I know I could use Repair Bubblehead to get a little bit more. Enforcer will not work on Peppa Shaker anymore. If you are not familiar, there is more changes on incoming patch. So Enforcer is just small guns, not shotguns anymore, with the next patch. Why? Don't ask me, but Enforcer is no longer shotguns, it's small guns. So basically Enforcer, they just copy the other card. So Enforcer and where is the other one? And Modern Renegade. This is just copy of those cards. They both do small guns, limb damage. Maybe not entire copies. This one is hip fire accuracy and limb damage, and Enforcer is stagger and limb damage. Basically both for small guns. So it cannot be used here. Stagger and limb damage. So I can only use one gun army, the only one that gives me limb damage with the Peppa Shaker. But this Peppa Shaker is with limb damage on itself, so this one will be efficient. This one will be very efficient. Per crippled limb, your target has. Unfortunately, this target will not have crippled limbs until I kill it. Oh, I need to put that on the quick wheel. So let's see now. Small change in our approach. How much it will compensate that I put a fire rate. And a splitter. Okay, robot, get ready to be evaporated. And, okay, much better fire rate. I think I need more slime cake. Still more slime cake needed. Damage is way better. The fire rate increased my consumption of slime cakes. But the damage is there. Oh no. Not the reload again. Come on, die! We both died, but I killed it. Yeah, counts! I mess up a little bit by not taking enough slime cake, but yeah, Gatling Plasma can kill it in one go now. So after the nerf to Gatling Plasma, we'll just need to use it differently. I don't think regular Gatling Plasma can still do the same. Like regular, I mean how we are using the best mods, which is prime receiver, rifled barrel, single core, reflex sight, accelerated nozzle. Like I don't think that can do it anymore, but we can try. That's generally the best, always was, but now with the splitter effect, so let's equip the other one. Let's see what will be the difference. And I could reduce AP cost on this splitter. It will sacrifice slightly a little bit of damage. Like AP cost higher, more damage. So maybe I should go the highest possible AP cost only if I want to use it without VATS, to be honest. Because that's expensive if I want to use it in VATS with the highest possible AP cost. It's not really good. Do I even have enough luck? I do. So overall, with the changes, and if you optimize your Gatling Plasma again with the splitter and fire rate, it will be, regardless of the nerf, it will be doing more damage than it is doing today on live. It will be doing more damage. So that's kind of a good news for you. If you are a Gatling Plasma user, your damage will go up regardless of individual nerf to Gatling Plasma, as the balance is in favor. Like, take into consideration new perks, new Gatling Plasma splitter mechanic. You are in positive. We'll make sure it's a fresh core. Now we need to wait until the health bar appears, so we cannot attack too early. This one, that's the Gatling Plasma. Got some cakes. Maybe not enough. Pop only 4. But it's still doing damage. Okay, it's still doing damage. Maybe it can still kill. Yeah, I think it can still kill. Oh, because I know the main reason for that. They change pinpointers, so I have extra damage from pinpointers. Okay, so this Gatling Plasma won because of my pinpointers. I completely forgot they changed pinpointers, so it now works on the Guardian. It wasn't like... Okay, what they did... Pinpointers now is 20% damage to weak point, period. No requirements for it, no extra stuff, just 20% multiplier to the weak point, and Guardian Torso is a weak point. So that works. And other Gatling Plasma that I do have, and this one is crit damage as well. The other Gatling Plasma, I have it with Conductors, which is great, but doesn't increase my damage. So I could see if that can perform better by removing Conductors and just going with more cake and putting pinpointers. So to make it an equal fight. So let's see. Let's do one more test. If I make them even with pinpointers. No, I'm not changing criticals to faster fire rate. Criticals is better for weapon that is already around 100 fire rate. You don't want to increase this fire rate even further, unless you play exclusively on private server. On adventure servers, due to the lag, it will be dropping some of the damage, and you don't want that. Yeah, calibrated will be better than Prime, that's true for VATS exclusively. I prefer Prime, sometimes I'm using those weapons without VATS, and without VATS, calibrated is not giving you any benefit. But overall, yes, exclusively for VATS, calibrated will do a little bit more. You need to be quite tanky to solo Guardian. That's the best way. If you want to tank, like stand away from the Guardian and take the hits, you need to be quite tanky. So here I would change Conductors to pin... Oh, I don't have pinpointers. Don't have pinpointers. We need to visit donation box from Bethesda. And Peppa Shaker is much better for the shield, mainly because shield is not taking damage from energy. There it is. Bait superb, I will take. And do they have... Maybe I will take more pinpointers. I don't want the bad ones that they did. Only taking the good ones. Okay, now we can test. Yeah, Peppa Shaker dispatch is really good. Like, the damage on the Peppa Shaker is good. You just want it ballistic, as it does need to cripple. If it cannot cripple targets, it's not so good. So damage, bonus damage depend on your ability to cripple target. They did change Junkies. I was even trying a Junkies build that is quite cool. Especially if you want damage straight away and you don't want to rely on Furious to get the stacks, Junkies perform good. Furious is still better when you can utilize it. But Junkies is now 100%, so that's much better. Like, it's... mods. Junkies, 100%. I have one addiction, currently 10. But I think they didn't change, so if I pop Psychobath, Junkies is showing 0. So they didn't change the mechanic. It needs to be addictions you are actively suffering from. So now you need 10 addictions you're actively suffering from for the full boost. Blooded now goes higher. Instigating has been nerfed, but easier to use. Nocturnal has been buffed. Especially for armor. I would still not use it for weapons, but you can. Two-shot has been buffed. Resilient has been buffed, but doesn't always work. VATS Optimize has been buffed. Bullies has been buffed. It's actually useful now. That's the same. And pinpointers have been nerfed, but still good. Like, it's still 20% multiplicative. For most weapons, still the best. Like, as you are aiming for the weak spot. So it has been nerfed, pinpointers, but it's still the best. At first they wanted to nerf it to 0, but then they changed mind. Overall, it is better for everyone, the new pinpointers, than if they would fix it as they planned initially, to make it only work on appendages and not the head. So that was the initial fix, which would kill the pinpointers. So no one gonna aim for legs. Let's see now with pinpointers equipped. Currently there is no conductor's nerf yet. There is discussion about it on Discord, but it's not happening yet. Not on this patch, so I cannot tell you anymore. Still have slime cake. I probably need like 8 now, or 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, pinpointers help. You can see I'm doing more damage. But 10 is not enough. So hip firing. Uh-oh, reload. Why reload? What happened with ammo? There was more ammo. There was more ammo, but I'm still forced to reload suddenly. I don't know if I will kill it. I will kill it. Okay, the AP drain is quite heavy. But with pinpointers definitely doing more damage. Just the AP cost, I did it too high. I should reduce this AP cost. It will be a very hungry weapon if we go for multi-projectile and much more powerful on different enemies. Like the Guardian is the worst case scenario because only 2 limbs and only 1 really can be crippled. So the damage would be much higher. Damage would be much higher on regular bosses with multiple crippled limbs. How can you run Feral and use VATS? You need concentrated fire. That's the fix. And 4-leaf clover. Then you can run VATS. Very high luck as well with that. Very high luck. Concentrated fire, 4-leaf clover, and you can run VATS as Feral. Of course, not as good as if you are not Feral, but you can run VATS. Oh, did my helmet unequip itself? Okay, let's take a look on other things I'm supposed to test in the patch notes. Let me show you. No, So we're testing the Gatling Plasma, the beam splitter changes. So yes, the fire rate reduction is compensated greatly by faster fire rate legendary mode. The damage increase is helpful. The projectile count, it says 5, but it's displaying 6 on my, so that's why I'm confused. The ammo capacity is reduced, AP cost is increased. AP cost is increasing damage further. It's more AP cost, more damage. Plasma and Enclave Plasma splitters. So again, fire rate they are reducing, range reduced, ammo capacity reduced. Damage bonus is going up. So that's for Enclave Plasma as well. And AP cost is going to be plus 50, not plus 100. Enclave Plasma can probably do quite good with Splitter too, but ammo capacity will be a problem. Ammo capacity reduced by 50%, that will be a problem. We tested those. Like Enclave Plasma Flamer is super powerful. Slightly more powerful than Splitter on regular Gatling Plasma. And here what looks like a nerf, it's a nerf from the previous buff. So overall, Enclave Plasma Gun on life is like 35 or something like that, physical energy, and it's going up to 57. So overall, it's a buff. They comparing previous iteration of public test server with this one. So it looks like a nerf, but it's a nerf for the testing purposes. But overall, it's a buff comparing to a live game version. As on live game version, Enclave Plasma is basically similar to Plasma Gatling, and Plasma Gatling is being slightly nerfed, as you may see. And what we are testing, that's already with this damage. So it's already post the nerf and compensated by perks and the splitter, putting it still into a little bit better position than live. What's the fishing? I'm using some of this armor while cloaked for Nocturnal that could have been used on Power Armor too. Just I cannot replace troubleshooters for the Guardian fight, of course, with Perception and Agility. That's not gonna work great. But Power Armor, if you put the Torso mod, that makes you invisible, more Agility, more action points, better Perception, better hit chance. So that was okay. That was a previous balance. So here we should see the damage improvement that they applied to Plasma. Okay, so Plasma Gun regular, that was previous one. And okay, Enclave Plasma was 32, not 35. On life is 32. So from 32, it actually went up. It's just not as much. So those are the changes. Oh, so back at that. So Enclave Plasma was 32, not 71. On life is 32. It's going up to 57, which is still a significant buff. Even if you take into consideration reduction to damage from automatics, going from 32 to 57, even if we apply the 30% penalty for being automatic, that will be a case now. So even with that penalty, that's about 17, 16 damage reduction. 17, so it's still higher. So if that would be 17 reduced, that's still 40. 40 is more than 32. So overall, Enclave Plasma Gun is receiving a buff. And even with the penalty, so that will end up being 40. There is no penalty to Gatling Plasma, but 40 is still higher than 31. That's how Enclave Plasma is gonna win versus Gatling Plasma from the next patch for the competition. Who's the #1 DPS? With a Flamer, as only Flamer puts it as high enough ammo capacity to compete in DPS category. So those are the important changes. Now maybe let's try fish one more time. Just need to find different armor that has weight reduction that I need. Is this nocturnal chameleon? Yeah, that's not the effect I need. Where do I have any other armor? This ghoul. Damage not. This one cannot be used. This one. No. Do I didn't craft it any. Okay, I need to just change a loadout with for the one that I have everything. Shotgunner ghoul. That will make me mobile. So shotgunner ghoul, that's what we are using with shotguns, and I could probably run it too, but I optimized the other one. That was for most shotguns working. And it will work with, like, the new shotgunner build, it will work very well with the Gatling Plasma. It's Gatling Plasma with the splitter, that counts as a shotgun. So that counts as a shotgun. Okay, again, where was the info about legendary fish? Someone was posting, I need to scroll back. Okay, local legend, Wavy Willards, Organ Cave, and Big Mo. Let's try Big Mo. Maybe that will be the lucky spot. Handmade, yeah, handmade automatic variant, it's a slight nerf. It's not much, so you would probably not even notice if I would be testing it. It performs similar way as on live when you add perk changes. It's just the fact that other weapons will be stronger, so there would be like no point to really run handmaids unless you like the looks, because assault rifle would be just so much more powerful compared to handmade. So you don't really want to run inferior weapon. Okay, fish. Will I catch a legend? Will I catch a legend here or not? That seems like a small fish. Just fighty one. Give me the legend. Right, there's a raid notification. You cannot fish in power armor, no. Everything is forbidden in power armor. Just too late. Yeah, weather can matter with legend fish. I don't know how much. But inside Organ Cave there is like no weather, so I don't know how it would count there. If you are in interiors, there is no weather. Weather can only exist outside. And I still need to locate any body of water that I can use for fishing inside wavy willards. Doesn't seem like there is any water that is fishable. You think I need to have to fish in nuke zone? But interiors do not have a nuke zone. So if one location is organ cave, oh. I think nuke zone only increases the chance for glowing fish. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if weather is like a requirement or just increase your chance. There is something big. Another gulper baby. Lot of gulper babies. Oh, the swimming pool you managed to fish in wavy willards? Last time I couldn't. Maybe I just need to try more. Maybe I just need to try more to fish in this pool. But did you catch the legend in this wavy willard pool? I want the legend. Use for hazmat suit? What is the use for hazmat suit? The fishing in the nuke zone? If you are a ghoul, you don't worry about that. On live, I'm a human already, but here on the test server, I'm a ghoul. So I don't worry about nuke zones. So yeah, hazmat for human fishing in nuke zone, that's correct. Get it? Another gulper, baby. I don't know what legendary fish do. That's why I'm trying to catch one. It's not really called legendary fish. It's called local legend. I want to catch local legend. Someone was posting that's like 10% chance. I don't think so. Like I'm trying to catch it for a while. I don't have any local legend. Barely see anything. It's night. Another small one. There is no cap for percentage chance for ricochet, but there is a diminishing return. And ricochet has a bonus when you are wearing power armor. So you need to wear power armor and boost your luck as much as possible, and ricochet can exceed 30%. Yeah, the weather machine is supposed to affect what you catch from your camp. I don't know if I can place camp here. I could try. I don't have all the weather machines. Yeah, I'm on a fish. Another. Oh, the glowing gulper, baby, now. Completed all fish in the Maya with glowing gulper, baby. So glowing are more rare than regular. Let's see if I can place a camp here. No, not really. Maybe somewhere on top, but close enough. I would need to change my camp slot to something else. Why there's so many on place, and then there is my camp. So can I place it somewhere here? So I need to fish inside. To get the weather machine in range, would need to be close. Cannot move it too far. And it doesn't look like I can, so weather machine in this location doesn't seem like an option. Oh, wait. There is. Is that close enough? A little bit far. Can I move closer if I move around? Will this slot work? Will that be close enough? I will need to build my freezer. Where is the freezer? Appliances. No resources. Which tab is the freezer? No, the 10 camp slots I think we have on the public test server unlocked. Not really. I didn't buy them. Where's the freezer? My stuff will spoil. Freezer was a season reward. But I don't know if I can build weather machines either. I don't see that. So that may not work. Where is the weather? There is no weather. So I don't think that's available on public test server. Yeah. Why am I bothered? I should check weather machine first. There is no weather machines. So I have no access to weather. And that would be a good idea, if not the fact there is no weather. What's going on? Angry anglers. Oops, almost killed me. You know what? I will activate my camp again. Unspecified error occurred. Okay, I cannot activate my main camp again. That's fine. Unspecified error occurred. Let me see if I can fish in Wavy Willard's pool. Yeah, so Freezer is a season reward. It's a gold bullion purchase, and it is Atom Shop as well. So I don't know how it counts, but it's all of it. Maybe I would need to buy it with gold bullion on test server to have access to it again. It drains my action points in no time. Let's switch to the shaker. Well, my foot is not working anymore. It's another reason it's going so badly. That should help. Have more agility when I'm crouching. So more action points, thanks to Nocturnal. So many Scourge. Is that it? Is that it? Can I be fishing now? So you said in this pool. Maybe from the side? Like I cannot... I was here before. I cannot find a spot that would be fishable. Oh, wait. There's like so tiny spot in the corner? Are they kidding me? So tiny spot in the corner. And now I can fish, but all the camera views are like barely showing me anything. Where did it go? I don't see it. Am I fishing in the wall? I think I'm fishing in the wall. Sound should still work. There. Yeah, sound still helps. 3 pixels of fishable water, yes. Secret fishing spot. Another pool on other side is better? Okay, I can go check. We catch this fish and go check. Another fishable pool? Where is another fishable pool? This one? Oh, this one is dry. Oh, reload. Oh, there is a pool. Where is this Scourge fighting me from? This pool? That where I supposed to be fishing? I don't have a fish option. You sure it's this one? No fish option. Maybe different pool. There's so many pools, but which one's supposed it to be? Still being shot at. From where? One here. That's it? No, still someone firing. That it? Where is another pool? I don't see. Nothing in here. There is something in underground, but I wasn't able to fish there either. There is no pool on this side. I don't think there is any other fishable pool. Can check one more time the underground one. Oh, Scotch are back. Trying to get rid of them so I can fish. So that used to be the pool, but the water went down. Now there is water, but not enough to fish. Oh, wait. For a moment there was fishing. Oh. Why do you always fish behind the wall in this location? I can see myself. It's difficult fishing. All the fishing spots are hidden in the walls. Behind me by the bridge. There's another fishing pool. Right hand corner from entrance. Okay, I can try. Someone is trying to interrupt my fishing. Excuse me, I'm fishing here. Right hand corner by entrance. Okay. Entrance. Is there another pool? I'm pretty sure that's the only one that I started fishing from. So there is no other right hand corner, so I was here. So I don't know what other pool are you guys talking about that's fishable. I was here. But it's another fishing through the wall side. But only like somewhere here I was able to trigger it. Now I cannot even trigger it. Come on, show. Do I need to stand on that? No. On the left, so right or left? I don't see additional pools, only those two. I don't think there is more here. Only this pool. Other one. The underground one. And that's it, I think. I don't know how fishable this is. The fishing is usually just close to the wall. You fish behind the wall for some reason. So what official spot for fishing should be? I have no idea. What is the official way we will learn fishing that's supposed to work? With Bethesda, you never know. Under the crocodile is a pool. Under the crocodile. There's no water here. Oh, this pool. This pool, the official fishing pool? Is that the deepest? Or maybe. Yeah, there is fishing triggering when I'm on the right. Maybe that's the official fishing spot. Okay, so that's the easiest. That you were right. So that's the easiest to trigger fishing. So maybe this pool under crocodile. Not in any corner. That's not a corner. Everyone was saying something different. That's why I was so confused what I'm looking for. Left corner, right corner. That's middle under crocodile. But I found it. I found it. Let's see if that spot is better. Heavy gunner. I have both heavy gunner builds uploaded. Heavy gunner for human and for ghouls. For the live game version, if you are asking. When this update will drop, I will be updating them again. There's new perks coming in. Purple Red Bull. So that's a big one, but not a legend. What to do to get this legend? Seems like this legend do not exist. Another one. And that's a small one. The legends are not even showing on the cooking menu from the cooking station, so I don't know what the legends are. That's why I wanted to catch one. Don't even know if legend is a fish, is a creature, is a trophy. What legend is, I have no idea. Does it show on the cooking menu if you trigger unlock toggle unlockable? So it's probably not to create a fish bit. Someone wants something from me. Okay, let me catch this fish and check it. Just on a strike to run. The big one then. That's a big one. Pot belly cult. Who's next to me? Someone was pinging. Was that over there? Don't know if the ping was for me or someone else that I'm going to check. Oh, they underground. Is that the legend? There is no way. That's a small fish. That's the legend I'm looking for? Is that the legend? How are you getting them? From this spot? So wall fishing it is? We are all doing the wall fishing? Cannot see a thing, but that's okay. Cast. You can't equip pounders? What are you trying to equip it on? Oops, I pulled in the wrong moment. Cannot pull it in the right moment as there's too many noises. I don't know which sound is mine. Got it. Wall fishing. Oh, this is trying to escape. What did I catch? Purple ratpole. I cannot even see what I catch. Can I get like a better spot for the wall fishing? At least so the camera would see on other side of the wall maybe. Or that I can like fish in other direction. If I try from inside the water. No? When jumping, I saw it for a moment. Toxic water added, that was not what I was trying to do. Can I maybe sit on the pipe? Too high. I squeeze in here, doesn't work. Towards the wall I can, but I would like to fish not towards the wall. I cannot. Towards the wall I can fish. If I rotate this way I cannot fish. Maybe move closer to the wall? No way. That's my fishing spot. Come on, camera, go on other side of the wall. They did something that camera is not wanting to glitch on other side of the wall. So I see absolutely nothing while fishing. Wall fishing. If it's silent, I can hear the splash and I know when to press the button for the wall fishing. Purple ratpole. How do people catch the wavy willard fish? But I was thinking that would be something special. What he dropped me, it's just regular small fish that's named wavy willard. Is that the local legend? Like, that would be hilarious. Like, local legend would be like regular small fish? I would imagine local legend being something big. Oops. I need to try something else. What I would be like scrolling left and right when holding the fish. Will it then stop escaping? I didn't update my custom mini settings for a long time. No, it's still jumping on the sides even if it's not in the aim. So that's not helping if I would intentionally be dropping it for a second. Still the same. How someone can catch this wavy willard? I went to the same spot. I'm doing the wall fishing and still nothing. Okay, that's a big one. And what is that? Another rat paw. Come on. What is going on? I cannot get local. I wanted one local legend. I keep fishing in all those areas. And nothing. And I'm using the superb bait that supposedly gives the best results. Giving me absolutely no results whatsoever. All the fish are just regular fish. I tried to fish in Atlantic City and I couldn't. Fortunately for the challenge, it doesn't count if someone gives you a fish. You need to catch it. Another big one. And what is that? Another rat pole. Purple rat pole all the time. I don't know how this other person caught two. Lot of fish in that wall, yes. Come on. Give me this legend, local legend. And please be actually something cool and not the little fish that the other guy just dropped for me. I just hope he somehow managed to rename like regular fish. But I'm not sure. We'll see. It's very little experience from the fishing. I don't know why they even give experience when you catch the fish if it's so little, like 16 XP for a large fish. I think nothing. There's like no way there's like anywhere near to 10% chance, or maybe my character is bugged and cannot get it no matter what. I will try for 3 more minutes. If I cannot get it, I'm giving up on that. Need to be like a reasonable amount of time required to keep trying with the best possible bait. Whoa. No! Was that it? That could have been it. Why it was so impossible to pull it? What? I probably lost it. No way. That could have been it. But it was like impossible. With the max upgrade on the fishing rod. That's going normal. So the other one was probably the local legend, but it's like really so hard to catch such a little fish was pulling so hard? Doesn't make much sense. I just lost it. That's crazy. Why couldn't they... I need like a special mod? Different mod for the fishing rod to get it? Yeah, I bet that was probably it. But why was it so hard to catch? That's the legend. Small fish fight like a giant one? Maybe. They changing some of the 4-star effects, not necessarily nerfing. A lot of legendary effects will be way better after changes. Let's see if I can get the fighter again. Oh, glowing pot belly cult. Cannot see in my hands what I'm pulling because that's a wall fishing. And oh no, there was no plume sight for plume sound for a long time. Will I get another opportunity to get the legend? I think I lost my only opportunity. Scream at fish. That would not work. Yeah, that would make sense that local legend is the hardest to catch. Just feels like it's too hard with the max upgrade on the fishing rod. Unless priority should be rotation speed for catching the legend. Maybe I should put mod with rotation speed. So I have bigger chance to follow it when it jumps so fast. I'm not sure. Come on, give me one more chance. If I lose it, but I would like one more chance. Come on. Wall fishing. With different camera. That's jumping a lot, but I think that's regular large. Yeah. This is the best camera. Fishing without even seeing yourself. No. Okay, that's impossible with this. That was another local legend. Ah. It's impossible to catch it. Maybe on the local legend this mod is not helping. I will switch and try again. I will feed all those fish bits as I'm here. We'll try one more time. Will be a bunch of legendaries. But they need to add 4-star legendaries to the fish rewards, so that would make a lot of sense then. For casual players to get 4-star legendaries, that would make sense to do a lot of fishing. But so far it's not an option. So wavy willard is 25 bits. The one that I got. Now we feed you all of that. And scrap it all. The best is 3-star. So I have marked for real. So improved bearings doesn't seem to help with the legend. So stabilized gear ratio. Smaller catch zone, but more rotation speed. Will that work? We go back to... Do I need a wall fishing or can I use the pool on top? Maybe it's everywhere inside wavy willers, or is it only in the wall fishing method? I hope it's not only wall fishing. I will try the pool on top. I'm trying this pool. What? Oh, the bait switched. Superb. Okay. Different mod. Maybe this one is the best mod if you need to catch legend. Let's see. Will I do better with this mod? So now I can rotate faster. Don't even know if that will be sufficient. Big one. At least now we can see what I'm catching. This view is the best. The entire fish is visible. Can I get the legend with this mod or still not? It's like fastest possible rotation, but will that work on the legend? Yeah, I don't want to catch a pipe revolver. I want to catch a legend. Not possible! How people do catch it? It's freaking not possible. I'm trying. It's not possible with this mini game unless I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? I changed the mod. There's something I can do to make it work? It's like not possible. When the big one is trying to escape. What kind of mod should I use? Switching again. What mod would be better then? The one that I think is the worst, so bigger catch zone, slower rotation. My rod doesn't have enough damage yet, that's true. So Improve bearings I tried. Real in-speed improvement. It didn't work. I was using advanced drag early. That was not seemingly helpful. What about the steady handle? Slower rotation, bigger zone. Will that help on the fish that constantly moves? Cryomod to slow them down. Yeah, that would be helpful. We need some fishing pair cards here. Legendary Rod. I need Legendary Rod. With improved speed, strength, everything. Legendary Rod, please. Okay. Maybe as I misjudged this modification. So I was basing that on the large fish, not on the epic legendary fish. Did you spam 10 coffee before casting? No. Maybe, I mean, this bigger zone gives you some ability to, like, extra time before they get out of the zone when they jump to the side. And on the fish that jumps a lot constantly, maybe that will be the solution. Yeah, jetpack still works with coordination with movement keys. I don't know what they fixed with the last patch. Today I will upload commando build. About done with it, so it will be today. It will be soon after this stream. If I could predict on which side the fish will be jumping, that would be helpful, but I think it's random if it moves left or right. On the mini game, it seems to be random which way the fish gonna jump. Come on, legend. Don't escape, bastard! That's not local legend. Why was it so hard? Ah! That's not a local legend. Commando will be for the live game version, not for the public test servers. Public test server is constantly changing. I don't upload builds for public test server. They change too often. Like every week there is update to public test server. Is there like a pattern to which way those fishes are moving that I could learn? Or is it completely random? No way. Freaking stop. Is that a legend or another regular big one? Freaking regular big one! It was so hard to catch them. Where is the legend? Oh, I'm angry at this fishing. It's harder than killing bosses. That a big one? That's a glowing one. Okay, that was putting a lot of fight, but that makes sense. A big glowing one. But where is the legend? And why is it so hard to catch them? Hmm. That's probably another big one. Don't think that's a legend. Yeah, another big one. Angry fisher there too. Fishing makes you angry. I'm curious if Bethesda developers can actually catch the fishes with this minigame. Those legends. They're not all big in that pool. The size of the fish depends on the bait. I'm using the best available bait that will be very rare and only obtainable with the season pass. So you will not have such a luck on the live game version with big fish. Will be all small fish with regular bait, and only like 1 in 100 will be big. No, why there is a scourge? Who bring them here? I cleared this place from all scourge and now someone brings a new scourge. Okay, can I fish now? Now I have dead scourge in the pool. Okay. I think that's a big one. Yeah, it's a big one. Which is cool, but I only want to test the legend. They should add to Caravan a new person that would give you like the super bait or a legendary bait, even better bait, legendary bait to catch a legend. Connect the caravans with fishing somehow, so that would make sense. As Now we do have a half of the caravan. Not released the last two vendors at all. And fishing being added, but nothing is connected. Nope. Nope. That just a big one? Seriously. They shot me and kicked me away from fishing. Oh wait, there is a scourge. Will kick me from fishing. Oh, spiteful angel! Gifting what? It's 50 memberships! Oh, that's a lot. Thank you a lot, spiteful angel. Very generous. I welcome now all those 50 new members of Turtle's army. Welcome! Agrabalek, Glowing Gusius, Pantrax, Ghosty Dog, Voltex Spy, Damon Hill, Michael Leach, Ecstatic Ruffian, Jacob Radek, The Meep Kid, Shoe War, The Red Hook, Carla Ott, White Spirit, Mr. Green, Twomp, Good with Salt, Blur, She-Boy, Kevin R, Leon, Gonzo, Is H, Michelle, Bad Aim, John Explorer, Luck Daddy, Justin Rogers, Jordan, Paul Mack, Zovax, Jim Borey, Defective, Jack O'Day, Valkyria, Gatito Piquet, Zachary, Ray, Kusanji, Andrew, Haikun, Christopher Jankerson, Gunrunner Gaming, Michelle Colazo, Double, Fat Smoker, Miłosz Kręt, Andrew Kress, Cryptus, Aegis Vald, James, Dam. Welcome everyone, huge thanks to Spiteful Angel. Wow, that's a long list of new memberships. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome everyone, and may the shell be with you. Thank you. And now let's do one more attempt at the fish. Not drink. Wrong button. I mean, I'm the ghoul, so that's okay to drink toxic water, but that was not the intention. Alright. Those fishes are escaping super fast, so... very hard to catch them all. Oh, special message from Spiteful Angels! Our member herself for 24 months, so 2 years already. The message is, Angry Turtle, you are welcome, and thank you for all your testing many videos and live streams to us along the way. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Very kind. I do plan to keep streaming and uploading videos. I need the legend. Started the wrong way. Yep. That's probably just a big one. Was looking hard because I started the wrong way. So I don't think if I have a chance on this legend. Like, difficulty is way too high for legend. The rate is nothing compared to trying to catch a legend. Maybe that's what they meant about difficulty increase when they were talking about the raid. That it's only the beginning. Because now there is fishing, and that's really difficult. That was a legend. There is no way. Okay, that's enough. I'm giving up for the fishing for now. I'm done with the legend fishing. There is no way. I'm trying to focus and moving as soon as it moves. I change 3 different mods. Nothing works. Nothing works. I don't know what could have helped. I will try 1 remaining mod next time. No, I'm done with fishing for now. Done with fishing. There is no way. Don't have patience for it. I'm getting angry. It's too hard to get this legend out of the water. No, done with fishing. But thank you everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed the testing of the fishing and testing of Gatling Plasma. Yeah, interesting changes coming. Interesting changes coming. I hope the legends will be a little bit easier to catch. Like, I do have max out rod because Bethesda gave us those plans to max out our rod. And it's still like impossible, almost. Almost like impossible. So thank you very much everyone for being here. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. For now, I'm out and I will try to upload the commander, the finished commander, as soon as possible. Probably a couple of hours and it will be finished. So thank you very much and see you soon. Turtle out. Bye everyone.